Hello, this is Dalen75 Games. Welcome to my rogue doing something. He's currently in North Row, and we are at a Derv camp. We're camping them, and we just wiped out a group of them. We have an enchanter. He logged out to go get his mage or wizard. Not sure if this is him. Could be him. He must like gnomes if that is him. What is his name? I can't click on him. He's like warping away every time I click on him. Spank. There we go. So hunting dervs is not usually something I really had much of a chance to do with a group. I know with my ranger, Theron, I was probably hunting Dorn at level 15, and I did that pretty much all the way up to 16 when I was here a few months back. Pretty tedious doing it alone. I was just soloing them, so must have killed Dorn about 20 times. No drops. Oh, somebody's up. Hail a Dervish cutthroat. I have a really good bow, but not much ammo. So I'm level 13 now. Oh, sorry, 14. I've learned a lot about how to play the rogue, and I'm finding it a lot of fun. Finish this guy off. Not sure, did they drop bronze weapons? I thought maybe one of them at Dorn's camp was dropping bronze. I still fail a lot on my backstab attempts. Not sure why I'm not connecting as much as I would like. So I have more strength now. I have 99 strength, 125 dex. Not bad for not a super twink rogue. Not really. I wouldn't even call this twinked. I think that's the monk. Yeah, it is. She was with the little guy over there earlier, and she disconnected. And I don't know how to type, do I? So we're waiting for our little enchanter guy to come back, little gnome. Not sure why he has to move his mage or wizard out here. Didn't say why. Oasis Derv group. Yeah. And somebody's up. She said, obviously she got lost, because this is called the Oasis Derv group. We're in North Row, so I assume that why she took so long to come back was that she's probably, I mean, he joined with us 10 minutes ago and she hasn't been around after her disconnect. So she probably went looking through Oasis to find where we were. Ooh, these little rings. I'm totally going to hold on to these. First off, they give 1 AC and 2 dex, and I have an empty slot. Oh, where the heck is she going? Oh, you must have a good bow. Yeah, and when I do connect with my backstab, quite often, I get the aggro. See if I can pull some of these guys for the group. My bow, please shoot. It's not too far away. Let's grab this guy. Just this mummy is pounding on me. Okay. We have almost a full group, and we will have a full group when the enchanter's back. Come on. I would say the mummy first. I like hitting for 40 damage. It's a lot for this low level. And when you get too much aggro, you can always go with hide. So I have dual wield. I do a fair bit of damage. I'm happy with this character. I don't know what's happening. We're waiting. Maybe that's him loved. That's his mage. Keep switching between people. My next backstab, I need to be in a good position. I missed. The thing I always found funny about this game that like playing as a class, like a caster class, you're weak, right? You have low AC and low hit points. Though when you come across an NPC caster, they have about, I think it's a little less than, say, a warrior, but not much. Like, we're talking like 20% less. This is from my observation. I don't know for sure. So, but the thing is, they have tons of health, and they still do as much damage. And as far as I know, the NPCs don't have a mana limit, though, and they can cast while moving. So that's a little frustrating. Squeeze back. Nothing like a little Friday night grouping, Kathleen says. Yeah, there's a giant rattlesnake right here. Right for the killing. Gonna invite him. These, if you gather 3 of these rings, you can hand them into, it's an orc. I'm not sure if it's an orc. It's either the orc or his erudite friend in South Road. And I think you get quite a bit of experience, but it's hard to get tons of those rings, right? Lag, bad lag. Alright, I lost probably a good 20-25 minutes because I ran out of space on my hard drive. I had too many videos saved up from Fraps, and I just deleted them and made some space. Now it's almost 800 gigs worth. Yeah, that was pretty bad. I could use a bit of water right now. I was talking for like 20 minutes thinking that Fraps was still going, and of course it wasn't. I'm not sure where I ended off, but we're still here. We're at the Derv camp, and I was pulling an off time, grabbing what I can to bring back to aid the group. I'm going to probably be a little paranoid in the future to see that that little red Fraps number is still going, but I should... This is the first time it's ever happened, and I'm glad it just shuts off and doesn't give you some kind of big critical error that there's no more memory, no more storage space. Try to intercept this mummy. So yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in the last day in Eastern Commonlands, selling off a lot of my things just to make money, and I was able to buy a jagged band right here, and I was able to buy 2+3 strength earrings, which you need, and I think that's all I got. Hide, damn you. Duck and clear combat failed. He likes me. It's me and the mummy. A lot of people were out. I guess it's a Friday. A lot of people were out earlier today. Probably gonna be a lot more players come the holidays. It's December 6th today. Or is it the 7th? 6th or 7th? 6th. Couple weeks is gonna be a lot of people in the game. I don't mind that. I actually wish that the server had twice the population. What it will mean is that it will be harder to find camps where you're able to pull tons, because then you have to start sharing out space. And that's another thing. I think a lot of people on this server feel very privileged. I mean, I'm sorry, feel very privileged. They are privileged because of low population. That was something that when a new server used to open up in EQ, in classic EQ, a lot of people wanted to go to it because it means fewer people. What that means, though, is you get more... What, Rogue? Oh. Sorry, just reading what Squee said in the group. What that means is you can obviously... less spawns are camped, right? So you can go and take what you want. However, it's not good, long run, in my opinion, because fewer people in the game... when a game slows down, and it will eventually, it won't keep going forever. There'll be it'll die quicker. That's one thought, but I'm trying to say here. Sorry, I'm trying to. Now I'm getting stunned. More longevity for the game, more people to group with. When Velius opens up, definitely there'll be a lot of more camps. I think for about an average of, say, 900. I think I've seen the most around 1100 peak at tops. There could be more. I mean, Old World EQ. That's probably a good number. With I'm trying to say with Kunark, not so good. When Velius opens, there's going to be a lot more spots for everyone. But I find that there's just not a lot of people to group with. Everyone seems to flock to certain areas. Like Crushbone is usually 24/7, literally. People who have the whole place camped. Or a lot of it camped. Like, I guess I've been lucky in the last week that I've gone there. There hasn't been too many people. What I really don't like it when, like, a high level would just go sit in the throne room and just take it over, claim it, and farm everything in there, and then everybody else doesn't get a chance to get anything. I think that's just ignorant. Bronze. We have the room. We have to wait. Take the bronze. That's totally selfish and ignorant, and for new people just joining the game. I mean, they see stuff like that. Why would you want to play here? Especially when a group is wanting to go in there and there's just one level 40 guy camping the throne room and Crushbone. Come on. Totally ignorant. Just so he can farm stuff for his alts. So Velius apparently has a lot of places for 50 plus to camp, so it'll be really good. It'll be spread a little bit more thin in the world. Mid-levels, I find a little tough. You always find somebody that you could group with, is if you wait and look hard enough. And it's just that low levels there seems to be a lot of players. Mid levels not so much. High levels there's just way too many. The game was probably a lot of fun when it first opened up 4 years ago. Though there wouldn't have been many people playing at all. Everyone would have been poor as hell. Would have been fun, but if you had gotten in back then and stuck with it, you'd have a couple 60s and 500,000 plat easily. That's the other thing. Endgame. This. Sorry, my ears are hurting me for some reason. Not like it's a really expensive headset. There really is no end game for new groups because it's not instance. New guilds, sorry, it's not instance, and things like Nagafen and Plains, they're basically not camped. They're just watched for whenever something spawns. Guilds will move in. They have the timers down, and they have people actually out there watching. It's kind of like their job to be out there. And since it's so limited, I mean, new guilds, younger guilds, smaller guilds just won't have a chance to do anything. And that's really sad. That's to me, that doesn't really make, unless you join one of the big guilds, but then that's not always easy either. They have strict requirements, but usually it's just levels, however, not always the case. So yeah, I mean, there's a process you have to go through for a lot of the top guilds, even if you are accepted, like a probationary period, and not like you're going to get much for the first 3-4 months. So no, I mean, it's not really endgame. I don't really see a future for myself in endgame. I don't have the time to put into the game. I don't have that much time. I'm not even reading what they're saying in group. There really isn't much endgame then. That was another reason why, and now that I think of it was another reason why I didn't want to keep playing EverQuest back in the day. Even if, like, on my team PvP server, even if how do I say this? Even if I got to the end game and I liked everything, but I mean, the only thing really to do is raid, right? And PvP kind of goes without saying. But raiding is where you get better gear. You don't get anything from PvP in this game. They didn't design any kind of loot or point system for PvP at all. So really it's just about maybe getting some gold off your guy you're attacking, and bragging rights. Calypso. Calypso is back. I grouped with him. He's kind of a... You get some real hot-headed idiots in this game. Calypso, I would definitely say, is one of them. I don't want to say anything. I feel like telling him to go back to Greater Fey. Go back to Crushbone. Oh, 3 rings now. Probably looting more than I should. Who's up there? Grenade. Yeah, it's just, there's no... The idea of being endgaming rating being so exclusive, it's just a huge turnoff. I think anyone, like, in newer games, even WoW, I mean, that's a 9-year-old game, that they would be turned on. People who got high and far in that game. The dungeons need to be instanced. I'm sorry, they do. If they're that important, and that's what you spend all your time doing. If everyone, like, the top guilds are competing, and there's fighting and arguing going on, and there's server name calling, like, on the forums, it's just bullshit. Come on. Endgame, these things... Unless there's something like what EQN wants to do, have something where it's big that everyone can contribute, it needs to be instanced. From the sounds of it, that's what EQN is going to have. So there won't be exclusive areas for people, such as killing Nagafen. It'll be more something that's open world, or open to everybody to participate, and that's super, super awesome. So I think, what is it, Nagafen spawns every 7 days. That was something I don't think I ever... I might have said what I did. I actually was able to see Nagafen It was, no, I don't think I ever told this story. Back in Classic, would have been 2001. I really wanted to see a dragon. It's my first MMO, and I never had a chance in the about 2 years of playing EQ to even see any planes or anything like a dragon or a big boss monster. So I went along with somehow I got into some group that was attacking Nagafen, and there was like 40 of us or whatever. I don't know how many, 30, 40. And so because all the buffs are on a timer, everyone in the group gets buffed, and then you have to log out and go to some kind of waiting room in some forum, some chat waiting room. And then when they say everyone come back, because people are still in there buffing, then you go back. And unfortunately I went to the wrong forum. So when I came back, everyone was dead and the raid failed. And I said, screw it, I'm going to see this dragon. I don't care. So I went in on my own. I went and saw this enormous frickin' thing off in this big cave, enormous frickin' thing off in the distance. And then I got summoned close to it. And obviously I was in combat right away. So I started taking some swings. I think I hit him at least once, maybe a few times. I did a little bit of damage, but he had me down in like 3 swipes. And then my corpse was basically eaten by Nagafen, my Shadow Knight, Ixar Shadow Knight. And then I had to wait for like, it was like 2 hours, I'm not joking, for someone to come and summon my corpse back, because it was far in, I think as far as you can go in that dungeon. And yeah, you just couldn't wander back in there without any equipment and on your own. It just wouldn't happen. So I waited inside Neriak for a couple hours. It may have been an hour, but it seemed like a hell of a long time. And I had to pay, was it like 800 plat, or was it 200 plat? Maybe it was 200 plat. Anyways, it was pretty expensive just to get your damn corpse back, because that's how much something like a coffin costs. And the necromancers need something like a coffin that you buy at a vendor so they can use the summon corpse command. And yeah, so I got my corpse back eventually, but it was an experience and something that I've never been able to find in any MMO attacking. I shouldn't say that. I mean, Warhammer Online really didn't have super bad guys. I did pretty much everything in Warhammer Online, all the dungeons and everything. But there was no, oh, you gotta fight this boss guy and it takes 20, 30 people to take him down. There's nothing like that in that game. I never did an operation or even a hard mode dungeon in the Old Republic, so a lot of endgame I just don't really get to see. I think Warhammer Online was the most. I got to 69 realm rank in that game on my Witch Elf. On my Disciple of Cain, I got to like 55, 56. Those are the highest. That's probably the furthest I've ever gotten in any MMO. That's a lot of grinding in PvP. It really turns into a grind when you have to. I think I counted down 10 scenarios I did win or fail. It takes a while to do those. 10 scenarios like Battlegrounds. Another Derv ring and some more alcohol. In World of Warcraft, I did do one raid, not counting, was it Karazhan? Not counting Karazhan, I probably went in there about 6, 8, 10 times. Not sure how many times I did it. And in the end, my guild was able to completely go through there and finish it. We helped out, there's like 3 or 4 of us joined with some other guild that was raiding some kind of big ogre place, and I just remember one of the ogres did an attack. There's 25 of us, there's a lot of us, it's the biggest raid I've ever been in. and hit a group of people, and all I saw was 3 to 4 bodies instantly, like the instant death for those characters, players, and their bodies just flew through the air with one slap from this ogre, this giant ogre. I think ogres are a lot bigger in that game. It's something I never thought, that you can have instant kill so many people. Oh, Luke left. So it's just the 5 of us. Bard. Brawls. Storming out in the desert. There's a scorpion over there. Not a scorpion, a scarab. Oh, I was blinded. Blinding is so fun. This is when you can't see. I think I just heard her die, yeah. Big ogress. Sure as heck look funny in this game. I think he's coming. Perfect timing for a backstab. Yeah, I feel like I need a drink of water. I've been talking so much. Half of it not in this video, unfortunately. And not all the videos I do, it's not all, I don't do it all at once, so she's got 2. Like I'll sometimes take a break in the middle of it. I guess they've clued into my pulling style. I wasn't really pulling the last 2 minutes, I think I've just been talking a lot. Ooh, excuse me, big yawn. Oh, missed my backstab. Pick her pocket. Oh, unsuccessful. Where'd she go? Oh, behind me. Doing a lot of damage on her from behind. Pocket. Backstab, so it's like juggling. You have to come out of melee for pocket picking and hide. I got another person here. There's 2 incoming. Now I'm missing lots here. Huh. One more guy to pull. This is the silver I pulled, or stolen. I'm not really making that much experience. I just hit level 14 before coming here. Been here for an hour and I just have a yellow bar and like a blue. Not very much. It also helps that crush bone. I think you get like 200% or 100% more experience, or 150. It's a lot. Probably one of the top experience bonus dungeons you can go to. And I think there's still the 50% server bonus for experience, and on top of that, I get like a 9-point-something% bonus being a wood elf, sorry, half elf rogue. Had I been a halfling rogue, I would have had like a 14-point-something, 14.45 or 14.55 or something. Numbers like that. Not sure if everyone's looting everything, and apparently they're not. Well, I better loot something. Not like I don't really need it, and I do. I find a lot of my time with this guy is spent just waiting for the backstab button to come up. Pulling another ogress. Not sure why I want to call her that. She's an ogress. To the small of her back. That's how tall she is. She's almost all gut. Literally. Not much. Little stubby legs there. It's a madman. There might be 2 kinds of madmen. One that like nukes. And then there's one that's maybe like a melee. Maybe the nuking one is in Oasis. I won't have this video going on for too much longer, I guess. I'm getting kind of tired. That's why I'm not as talkative as I would like to be. There's a big troll over there. Oh, he warped on me again. They like doing that in this game. Catherine's coming back with the mummy. This guy seems a little twinked. Not sure what weapon he's using. Could be just the Sword of Skyfire. It looks just like that. What I was using with Theron when he was like in his level 10. I can pick his pocket. Unsuccessful. Good backstab on him. I think by level 20, if you gear it right, you can do like a 200 backstab. 200 point backstab. More beer. He had a fresh beer on him. I'll drink that. Man, could I ever actually go for that right now? Nice big mug of draft beer. I could actually use that. Just don't have the money. Just replace my leather one. My leather rusty spike shoulder pads. Well, it's 2 less strength and minus 10 magic. This one's plus 10 magic. And this is twice the AC. I think Bloodstained Mantle is a better pick overall. And it's not that expensive. I saw somebody selling it for 100 plat. I just kind of used up a lot of my money from Theron, and now I don't have that much. I want to keep a couple hundred on if I don't want to use it all up. Seems like everyone's going to be logging soon. So he's casting lull so we can make single pulls. A spell that kind of soothes their aggro. Yeah, this is. I'd probably get better experience, or about the equivalent soul lane. Probably better actually. Now that I think of it. I just took 1 goal right there. Everyone's saying you're gonna leave soon, and Kathleen said, "Well, I guess I'll wander the desert." And I said, "You'll become a mad woman." All these madmen out here. Yeah, sometimes when I hit the melee attack, it doesn't go through. So my combat isn't happening as much as I would like it to. Because I have to get in and out of combat to pick pockets and... I have to say it is kind of fun. Not really twinking out. It'd be nice if I could afford to twink out your new characters, your alts. But it's fun to start a new class and have decent gear and be able to fly through the levels. Best Mosey. Let's pull this one. Okay, come on, Bo. There we go. Oh, she blinded me. I don't know what's happening. I think she just died because I'm not in combat anymore. Yeah. Alright, guys. Time to go. Thanks. Group. Not sure what I'm gonna do. Go sit in the docks. And log out. Reason still with Squee. There we go. Docks are this way. It's oftentimes like around this level, maybe 13, 14, 15, I would come out here. If I couldn't get a group, and actually, you know what, I found that quite often in Oasis, I just couldn't get a group. I'm not sure why. Even though I was in a good level. Soloing is a little easier out here. You don't have to worry about the sand giants. Oh, there's a ghoul. Oh, he's blue. Let's see if I'm at 78%. I freaking hate ghouls. I really do. They can... I could die if if it doesn't work out. At least with Theron, my ranger, I would be able to snare him and get away. But he also, ghouls can also brute you. So if it's not going well, I could easily die. Try to get a back snab. In on this. Oh, it doesn't matter because he's undead. Oh, he's indifferent. What the heck? So this works against ghouls. Maybe I just lucked out. I don't know. But he's indifferent. Backstab, but didn't do much damage. See if I can't pick his pockets. Come on. I find sometimes, like, if I'm on a ledge or a slanted hill, I don't seem to hit as often. I'm not sure. Maybe it's just all in my head. It just seems to be the case. Or maybe through the random number generator, I'm just kind of blaming the something. So I'm going to have to watch my health because it's not going as smooth as I would like. If I do win, it'll be really close. He's stunning me a lot too, and that's not helping. Oh, he just rooted me. I think we should bail, to tell you the truth. After this root. Now we're hitting good. really good. They just clocked me over the head there. Oh. We're gonna go for it. Do or die. Come on, ghoul. We're hitting good. Just could be doing more damage. Oh, it just hit me bad. We still have the lead. No, it hit me bad again. I can't run even if I want to now anyways. So I'm gonna try backing away. Well. Come on, one more good hit. Got him. Wow. I did put out 2 yells for help there, but no one was around. I did see somebody sitting over here when I first came this way. That's just the way these fights with those things tend to go. Very close. I think the docks are down there. Little tiny dock out here in North Row. Good fight. So I made about a bar and a half. Since I hit 14, I guess. About the time I started the video. I just hit 14 earlier today and then I logged off. Yeah, I really don't like ghouls. They just seem to be overly nasty for their level. I think even mummies are. A lot of the undead are. Very powerful for their level. The ghoul being able to root you and requiring magic weapons to hit too doesn't make it any easier. So like on my ranger, since I don't have magical boots, I could never kick to do any damage to it. Well, my bind wound's up at 34. It's going up now. So apparently the mechanics say you get 1 hit point for every 4 skill in bind wound. So what would that be at 200? That would be what, 40? 40 in one go? That'd be more. It'd be 40, 44. Maybe 50, yeah, because 4 goes into 20, 200. 4 goes into 25 times, so yeah, 50. One more bind wound, and then we'll go to the docks. There we go. Not bad. Not even over encumbered, which usually happens around this time. Well, if we're not over encumbered, I don't need to get rid of the copper. Maybe I can buy some more alcohol and take my alcohol resistance up, or whatever they call it. There's the little dock. The funny thing in the game is, like, it's a desert, but I find that it actually rains a heck of a lot here. The desert should look like all this color. Wouldn't be much of a desert then, just like a grassland. Here is the dock that nobody uses for anything whatsoever. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Wish I was a little bit more coherent. Just very tired right at the moment. And more coming eventually. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.